Estes Park is known for its taffy, and this taffy was voted #1 in USA Today's Top 10 in 2024, so it's the best place to get it. Okay, so it's sweet, it's a little bit chewy, and it's absolutely delicious. Now, taffy is basically corn syrup and sugar with a few secret recipes thrown in there, and it's heated and pulled to perfection, and that's what creates these beautiful little delicious morsels of yumminess. But this taffy has a big history. The taffy shop in town has been operating since 1935. And to this day, it still sells the same product it did all those years ago. Mark, you only took over in 2014, but I believe the original recipe you still have under lock and key.
It's in the safe in the office.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And you've used the same recipe for 90 years?
Same recipe since the 30s.
Wow, that is incredible. Now, I know it sounds pretty simple, just a couple of ingredients, but there's a lot more to taffy than meets the eye.
I think a lot of it is the technique and how we make the taffy, how fast we cook it, how quickly we pull it, how warm or how cool it is when it gets pulled on the machine.
And the machines that you use still date back to the 1940s.
It's like we run a museum, but they are still the same machines that we make this recipe on each day.
What is it you think people love so much about this shop and your taffy?
I think that people come in and they leave with more than just a box of taffy. People come in and they get the feeling of having been here before, a familiar, small, simple store with a simple product. But we don't just send them out with a box of taffy. Everyone goes out with a smile and that memory of something that they pull back from their childhood.
From simple sweet treats to terrifying tales, does this place look familiar?
This is the Stanley Hotel, and if you're thinking of a famous novel and later a movie, The Shining, you'd be correct.
Now, the Stanley is famous for its old world charm. This 140-room hotel's been restored many times to get it up to its current state of opulence.
The Stanley Hotel story began in 1903 when inventor Freeland Oscar Stanley built the Grand Stanley Hotel, which opened in 1909. Boasting modern luxuries like electricity, telephones, and automobiles. Stanley also played a key role in developing the town's infrastructure. By the 1970s, the hotel had declined, but a visit from Stephen King inspired The Shining, revitalising interest in the now iconic landmark. The more you explore the hotel, the more you find. And this is the Vault, which is home to this great whiskey tasting session. McShann, this is a really special space down here. It's got a bit of history to the room, but why whiskey in this hotel?
So if you've ever seen The Shining, one of the main scenes is Jack sitting at the bar, and that became a thing that people wanted to go and relive.
I think we've got to get into it. Shall we start with the Irish? Is that Irish this one?
Yeah, absolutely. We start with the Irish because they invented whiskey and then nothing for about 400 years.
Yeah, okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.